Thank you for watching. The purpose of this video is to help you get started with the activities you'll be completing in the English IBA class this semester. In this video, we'll be looking at how to use the ToyoNet ACE website, the textbook you'll be using and the textbook activities you'll be completing, the online activities which are connected to your textbook, and the forum writing activities. Let's start with some important information about the ToyoNet ACE website. When you access the English IBA webpage in ToyoNet ACE, you should see something like this. On this webpage, you can access important information such as course news, the threads for your writing activities, and also important resources. Let's look at the activities for this week. Here are your activities for week 1. First, watch my Getting Started video on YouTube. Second, you should download the course information, course guidance, week 1 tasks, and the Getting Started guide from the resources. Please read these documents carefully. Next, you should buy your Stretch 2 textbook from Oxford. You also need to create an Oxford Learn account at oxfordlearn.com and join the English IBA class. Finally, for this week, you should write your self-introduction in the self-introduction thread. I will upload new activities on the day of your class. Be sure to check the new activities every week and try to complete your activities during your allotted class period. To download the resources, simply click on the link and then download the resource here. To summarize, please try to check ToyoNet ACE every day, but especially on the day of your class. When you check the site, be sure to check the course news, the resources, and any new threads in the forum. Now let's look at the textbook activities you'll be using. Here is the textbook you'll be using in English IBA. It's called Stretch Book 2, published by Oxford. Every week, I'll write the page numbers and the activities you should complete in the course news. Make sure that you check this every week. For next week's activities, you should complete pages 2 and 3, the vocabulary and listening activities, and the speaking activities. To summarize, we'll be using the Stretch 2 textbook published by Oxford. Please try to buy your textbook as soon as possible because we'll be using it from week 2. Please be sure to check the course news on ToyoNet ACE every week to find the pages you need to complete. Completing these textbook activities will help you with the online activities. Now let's talk about the online activities you'll be completing. In order to access the online activities, you have to create an Oxford Learn account. To do this, go to the Oxford Learn website and click on Create Your Oxford ID. To create your Oxford ID, please enter all the information on this page. You should enter your name, your new username, which should be your Toyo email address. Also, input your password and the other information on this page. Don't forget to click the I accept the terms and condition buttons here. Then click Create My Account to create your account. Once you have accessed your account, you should see a page like this. The first thing you should do is join a class or organization by clicking this green button. To join the class that I have created, please enter a joining code. You can find the joining code in the email that I have sent you, which should look like this. Here you can find your joining code. Please copy and paste this code into this window. Then click Continue. In this window, you do not have to put anything, so please just click Continue. Now you have joined my class. Once you have joined the class, you should see the English IBA Stretch 2 online practice link. Click on this link to access the online materials. Before you can access the online materials, you'll have to enter the access code from your textbook. If you do not have a textbook, you cannot access the online materials, so please make sure to buy your textbook as soon as possible. To find your textbook registration number, please go to the back page of your textbook. You'll find it in this box here. After you've registered your textbook and clicked on the Stretch 2 link, you should see a page like this. To access the online materials, click on Go to Content. Before we look at the online activities, there is one very important point. You cannot use a smartphone or a tablet or any mobile device to complete these activities. You must use a Windows or Apple PC. When doing your online activities, please do not use the Google Chrome web browser. The activities do not work properly with this browser. Instead, either use the Microsoft Edge browser if you have a Windows PC, or the Safari browser if you are using an Apple Mac. When you access this page, the most important thing to look at is this sidebar here. This bar will have your activities for the week. Every week, I'll add new activities. To complete your online activities, simply click on the link. Here, there will be a list of all of the activities you need to complete for that week. To do the activities, simply click on the link. Sometimes the activities take a very long time to load, so please be patient. The activity will load in the end. As I said, the activities sometimes take a very long time to load, so please be patient. Okay, the activity has loaded now. For your first activity, you'll have a vocabulary activity. Simply move the correct vocabulary under the correct picture. After you have completed all of the activity, click on the Submit button. Please make sure that you are confident that all the answers are correct because you only have one chance to submit. After you have submitted your answers, you'll get a message showing you how many answers you got correct. I repeat, you only have one chance to submit your answer for your grade. So please make sure all the answers are correct before you click the Submit button. To move to the next activity, simply click on the arrow button below. Again, the activities sometimes take a very long time to load, so please be patient. And here is the second activity. I hope this has helped you to understand how to access the online content for the class. Please be sure to check the website for new activities every week during your allotted class period. To summarize, in order to access the online activities, you will have to create an Oxford Learn account at oxfordlearn.com. Be sure to join my class by using the class code which I sent to you in an email. Also, register your textbook by using the textbook code at the back of your book. I will be uploading activities to Oxford Learn every week before the class, so be sure to check the website every week in your allotted class period. Try to complete all the activities during your class time. Also, I would like to repeat that you should not use the Google Chrome web browser when completing your online tasks. Please use either Microsoft Edge for a Windows PC or the Safari web browser if you are using an Apple PC. Finally, I'd like to talk about the forum writing activities. In weeks 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, and 12, you will have a writing activity. The writing activities will be completed in the forum. You can find the threads for the writing activities in this box here in ToyoNet ACE. Let's take a look at the writing activity for week 1. In week 1, you'll be asked to write a short self-introduction. You can find the instructions for writing your self-introduction here. Your self-introduction should include your name, your hometown, where you're living now, how many people there are in your family, your hobbies, and an interesting fact about yourself. To add your self-introduction, simply click on this comment button, write your name and self-introduction, and then write in your self-introduction in the box below. Here is an example to help you. After you've written your self-introduction, click Post. After each writing task, I'll provide some feedback for the class on your writing. Please be sure to check it. To summarize, in weeks 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, and 12, you will have a writing task to complete. You'll complete these writing tasks in the ToyoNet ACE forums. Please check the thread box to find instructions for the task. Also, try to write your response during the class time you are allotted. Your task for week 1 is to write a self-introduction. However, your tasks for weeks 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, and 12 will be based on activities from your Stretch 2 textbook. Please be sure to check the course news to find out which activity you have to complete. I will also give feedback on your answers after each writing activity. Be sure to check it. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me at my email address. You can find my email address in the course information. I wish you the best of luck with your studies in English IBA. Thank you.